Tonight, history waits for no one. In the heart of Toronto, legacies will rise and empires will fall. The past returns, the future is claimed, and destiny hangs in the balance. Welcome to Money in the Bank.
In the heart of Toronto, when the lights go up, destiny calls. 6 men, 6 women, 1 night, 1 briefcase, 1 chance to change everything. Roman Reigns returns, a Samoan werewolf on the loose, and one question echoes through the arena. Who is Bren? And can he do the unthinkable? Cody Rhodes. Will his story begin or end? For the women, Saraya walks through the forbidden door. Can she return to WWE and walk out with the briefcase? Stephanie Vaquer seeks justice. Bayne claims the throne. And Tiffany Stratton says, "It's Tiffy time." The Viper strikes again. Randy Orton defends the WWE Championship against the best in the world. Icon versus Icon Viper versus Punk Fraxiom hold the gold. But the Lucha Bros are coming. Penta, Fenix, a storm of violence, precision, and lucha libre pride. History will be written as Roxanne Perez and Kalani Jordan battle to crown the first ever United States Women's Champion. Carmelo Hayes finally gets his shot, but to become Intercontinental Champion, he'll have to survive Braun Breaker. And more. 1 night, 1 arena, 1 destiny. WWE presents Money in the Bank. When destiny calls, who answers?
Well, we are here, folks, live at Money in the Bank, and we're kicking things off in absolute style, I must say, ladies and gentlemen. We're kicking things off with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We're going to find out later tonight who will hold the briefcases for the men's division, but we're starting off strong, we're starting off hot. Remember, Money in the Bank is in 3 parts, so make sure you subscribe. Turn on that notification bell, however you want to turn it on. Like the video if you did enjoy it. And right now we're focused on the women. Of course, Bayley in the Money in the Bank did actually, was very impressive. Victories over Ava Moreno over on SmackDown, and racking up the victories. Can the role model become Miss Money in the Bank here tonight? She's got there's a stacked warehouse in both sides of the Money in the Bank, in the men's and the women's. Bayley will have to see off 5 other women. 3? Where did I get 3 from? Including this girl. It's Tiffy time! Tiffany, just coming off the back of that victory over Alexa Bliss in that rivalry, winning inside the Hell in a Cell. And also in part 1, we're going to see the WWE World Tag Team Championships on the line. The Lucha Bros winning their number 1 contender match. Penta and Fenix will take on Fraxiom for an opportunity to build and begin their legacy here on the It Is Jack Universe mode. Tiffany Stratton's toodles. And here comes the Forbidden Doors open. You saw it in the trailer. Saraya signed to Monday Night Raw. I believe the 3 women we've just seen are the representatives. No, I don't believe it. They are the 3 representatives from Monday Night Raw. Simple. 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown, all going for the same prize as Saraya or Paige. We'll mix it. We'll call her both. We'll all vie to bring the briefcase back to Raw. And later tonight, we're going to see about the men's. Can Cody Rhodes start his story? Can the Samoan werewolf create a new Samoan legacy? Roman Reigns returns. Is it his yard? Who is Bren? Why is Bren here? And can he walk away with the Money in the Bank? And also, we have Aleister Black. Will the stage be lit dark and the briefcase be held in the light? We don't know, but we will find out here tonight. Braun Breaker takes on Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo, picking up some, in quotation marks, victories on Monday Night Raw, has challenged Braun Breaker to a match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Braun's accepted. That'll happen here tonight. Punk winning that gauntlet Clash at the Castle means that we're going to get the best in the world versus the Viper. Our inaugural WWE Undisputed Champion will defend his championship here tonight. In part 3, we're also going to decide our very first of 2K25 United States Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, takes on Kalani, Jordan, both women win triple threats to earn this opportunity. Can they walk away with the gold? And of course, well, it's a stat card, be ready. But here comes Miss Cargill. So we've got 2 Titans from SmackDown. It looks like Nick Aldis has gone for a little bit of a hybrid. We've got Jade Cargill, Megan Bayne, and of course, the woman who got taken out before the Elimination Chamber, and her spot was gifted, Stephanie Vaquer. She said on Friday night SmackDown that she will walk away with the briefcase. Hard to disagree, really. And what's in that briefcase, if you don't know, if you're living under a rock or you don't watch WWE, don't know why you'd be here if you don't watch WWE. Inside that briefcase, lies a contract that guarantees you an opportunity of a world title of your choosing at any given moment in any given time. Will Stephanie Vaquer earn her right? She didn't win the Elimination Chamber, so she didn't earn the right to challenge for the championship, but obviously Nick Aldis feels it's only fair to give her the opportunity, and we're underway. 6 women. Chaos is going to unfold. Who will walk away with the briefcase? Who's your picks? You've got to get them down in the comments now. And I will know if you've watched the whole thing and then you've commented who you predict. And Bayley stands in the ring. And look at Megan Bayne going straight after Tiffany Stratton here on the outside. These women will want this match more than anything. And, of course, we're going to have to see the dynamic SmackDown versus Raw here tonight in the Money in the Bank ladder matches. It's all or nothing. There's bragging rights on the line, even though they might not see it. Tiffany with the ladder, and Megan Bayne gets in. And, of course, Bayley and Jade. Jade Cargill actually won a feud in an ambulance match against Lola Vice, putting her on the shelf for a little while. We'll hopefully all the best to Lola. We haven't seen her since, but I'm sure she'll be back. Bayley with the ladder in hand. Tiffany wipes her out. And on the outside of the ring here, Saraya and Stephanie Vaquer, Raw versus SmackDown everywhere. And of course, just to remind you, the representatives from Raw and SmackDown, the rosters can be checked on the channel page on the banner. But in this match, Tiffany, Bayley and Saraya of Monday Night Raw, Jade, Megan Bayne and Stephanie Vaquer of Friday Night SmackDown. And that's as simple as it gets. And I love the PLEs because I just get to chill, kick back. Well, obviously, we're not breaking the fourth wall. I just get to chill, kick back, watch things unfold, see what happens, see where we're going to go. And a chair shot attempted by Jade. We're a bit far away. No camera work from me. I believe I was playing this one. I play them all, so... and in the top of your screen, just see Saraya absolutely launch that chair and Tiffany hits her with the ladder. Of course, you can never have too many ladders in a Money in the Bank match. You're going to climb that ladder, retrieve that briefcase, and unhook it. Tiffany going to the top of the ladder now. She's going to try to reach for the briefcase, but Stephanie quick. And Stephanie is on a redemption story of her own. Can Stephanie Vaquer secure that Money in the Bank briefcase? Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I talk too much. And have a drink. I've got a cup of tea because I'm very British. And this Toronto crowd here, live from the Scotiabank Arena, sold out. I believe we have nearly 20,000 people in attendance. And Monday Night Raw, following part 3 of Money in the Bank, will be live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Not a far trip to go, but we'll have all the fallout from the Raw side of Money in the Bank. We might see 2 Money in the Bank holders. And Tiffany's going to get the briefcase here, but Jade reacts. That was close. That was nearly over before it's even begun. And Megan Bayne thrown to the outside of the ring by Saraya. And Paige is loving it. It's good to see Paige back in WWE. Of course, a briefcase for Paige will propel her straight into the title picture. We know that Rhea Ripley, the WWE Women's World Champion, and the undisputed WWE Women's Champion Bianca Belair will be watching this match. And Tiffany looks to have got a table. Don't know what for. It's not a TLC match. And Jade's going to go after Tiffany. Irish whip throws Tiffany out the ring. Doesn't want to go through that table. And, of course, Bayley, a veteran. Oh, my God, German suplex from Jade straight on to the goddamn ladder. This is already hilarious. And now Tiffany swinging a nice little sequence there between Jade and Tiffany. Jade comes out on top. Of course, Jade having a bit of a stop-start universe mode. She lost an underground match to Lola Vice. Then faced her at Clash at the Castle in an ambulance match to where she buried Lola Vice in the back of that ambulance and sent her packing. We haven't heard We don't know anything about Lola Vice. We don't know how she's doing. I hope she's doing well. Such a vital part to the SmackDown Women's Division. It's sad to see her go. And speaking of SmackDown Women's Division, in part 2 we'll have Roxanne. She will take on Kalani, both women on this past SmackDown. If you haven't checked it out, won triple threat matches against very good opponents, by the way, to qualify for an opportunity. And Saraya's going to grab the briefcase here. Nobody's watching. Megan Bayne's there and pushes Saraya off, and Vaquer's back in the ring with a DDT to Megan Bayne, the Megasis. I'm really excited to see where Megan Bayne goes in this universe mode. I feel like if she can get the briefcase, that's huge. I mean, if any of these women can get the briefcase, it's huge. And Bayley thrown to the outside. So all 12 members of both Money in the Bank ladder matches were hand selected. Not by me, by the general managers. We're going to find out exactly who the hell Bren is. A shrewd signing from Nicholas Aldis, and I believe Stephanie's just made Tiffany eat defeat. Or maybe it's a bit of SVT, I don't know, SVR, whatever it's called. I always forget her signature. Are we going to see some tonight? Rake at the back there from Bayley. Megan Bayne has been a prominent... Oh, onto the ladder. Jade tried to hit Stephanie with that steel chair, and another backbreaker from Stephanie puts down Jade Cargill. And of course, as always in Money in the Bank, there's stories within stories. You'll have to watch out for who's... Oh, an F5 into the plant from Megan Bayne on Stephanie Vaquer. Saraya has the ladder, and she leans it in the corner. Bayley getting battered by like a fish in a fish and chip shop, because we're British, by Megan Bayne, and Saraya thrown to the outside by Tiffany. Of course, Tiffany did go on to Raw Talk after Monday Night Raw, saying it is Tiffy time after she found out she were in the Money in the Bank. She put on a tremendous match against Alexa Bliss inside that Firefly Funhouse. Going to go for the briefcase, but Stephanie there, she won't want to lose it. It's a massive opportunity for Stephanie here tonight to become the WWE Money in the Bank holder. Megan Bayne, Jade Cargill. What a match that would be, by the way. And a backbreaker from Tiffany to Paige, Saraya, whatever you want to call her. I know her better as Paige, to be honest. But we can call her Saraya. And Tiffany looking under the ring. She was going to get a kendo stick, but I believe she left it behind. Well, I know she left it behind. Stephanie Vaquer just cleaning house of the SmackDown women in the middle of the ring. And now she's going to go after Tiffany, who reversed it. Clothesline from Tiffy. You have to wonder, like, the whole dynamic of the Money in the Bank changes depending on who gets hold of it. You've got Megan Bayne, who I can see being like a bit of a sneaky, and Tiffany, maybe. And then you've got, like, your fighting women, like Bayley and Saraya. Well, maybe not Saraya. Stephanie, who will up front challenge. A lot of different dynamics can happen from whoever wins the Money in the Bank, and Bayley just throwing Saraya across the ring like she weighs nothing, and a nice European uppercut from Jade, clothesline from Jade. And of course, after this part, we will be uploading I don't know if it's after this part or after the whole thing. I might do the whole of Money in the Bank. I'm not sure, but either way, we've got Universe Mode University coming up. We're talking about gimmick matches, which is kind of ironic that we're in a gimmick match. So we'll discuss how you can book them, when to use them, how not to overuse them, what kind of gimmick matches you can use for certain situations. Jade about to get the briefcase, but Bayley's quick to react. Bayley's a veteran. I believe she's been in a couple of Money in the Bank ladder matches in her past. And Saraya with the kendo stick. Megan Bayne and Saraya are going to go at it. Two Alliance members. We don't know where Paige's loyalty lies. And an Irish whip throwing Megan Bayne out the ring and rolls out with her. Going to confront her there. And of course on Raw and SmackDown it's a lot more compressed. It's a lot more shorter episodes, 20 to 30 minutes max. PLEs get split into 3 parts. I like to watch the full matches of PLEs because I think it's important to showcase the PLE matches. And then we can do like a Slammy Awards at the end of the year maybe, before 2K26 comes out. We already have a few contenders actually. Saraya, she can climb the ladder now, retrieve the briefcase. Everybody's down, and Megan Bayne's too busy with the ladder, with the steps. Saraya's going to seize her own destiny. No way. She's not going to get in time. It looks like she's unhooked it. Paige is going to be your Money in the Bank. And Paige wins the women's Money in the Bank. All the women distracted or knocked out. Megan Bayne too busy trying to destroy Stephanie Vaquer with the steps. It was too late before she noticed. And Paige is Miss Money in the Bank. Wow, folks. That is interesting. So Monday Night Raw 1, SmackDown 0. A SmackDown superstar is going to have to step up. But right now, we're staying with Monday Night Raw. The WWE World Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Lucha Brothers forming the sibling team. We're having a bit of a, I told you, we're reworking the men's tag team division. We've got a few new tag teams. We've got Rascals, Hank and Tank, Austin Bay, which is Ace Austin and Chris Bay. We got the Lucha Brothers now. The Usos are back together. It's very exciting times. I've removed the women's tag team division because I just, let me just be brutally honest. Half of the women have been released. Lash Legend I always wanted to use as a solo, so I'll give you a little booking plan. I always planned, regardless of Jakara's status in WWE, to turn Lash Legend into a singles superstar, but now WWE's done that for me. As we hold the zero up, Zero Fear, Penta, and his brother Ray Fenix will take on Fraxiom, who, of course, defeated the Motor City Machine Guns a few months ago to win the WWE World Tag Team Championships. I believe it was at a Saturday night's main event. They've held the titles for 2 months now, which I believe is accurate, which is quite impressive, to be fair. Will their reign come to an end? We know that there's many, many good tag teams. And we also know that the Motor City Machine Guns are close to returning. And they have been drafted to Monday Night Raw. If you haven't seen the draft episode, it does give you a bit of an insight to who's where. But I guess as the more you watch the series, the more you'll understand. But this is a tag team championship match of high credibility. Raw and SmackDown have such good tag team divisions. It's so difficult to keep the titles on somebody because of the talent in the tag team division. And of course, we know Monday Night Raw, next episode, that Liv Morgan, our WWE Intercontinental Champion, she beat Lyra Valkyria, will defend against Mina Sharakawa, who is a new signing. The Glamour Girls, Mariah May and Mina Sharakawa, making Stardom present. Well, they say AEW now, but making Stardom present in WWE. They will be looking to get some gold for the Alliance guys, which will be interesting. But this is a tag team match, folks. This is for the WWE World Tag Team Championship, going to be a fast-paced action. Luchadors and Magic will be unveiled as Rey Fenix and Penta come back together. Penta had a bit of a good start to Universe Mode as a solo. He lost to Carmelo Hayes because of Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic Mysterio is a nightmare. Of course, future world champion, no doubt. Dominic is going to be on Raw tomorrow. Obafemi is making his debut, and we know that he will be taking on JD McDonough, and Dominic's going to be in his corner. Of course, Dominic is suffering. He had a match at Saturday night's main event where he lost to Penta. He's still suffering from a minor injury, but he's good enough to come support his buddy. As Rey Fenix starts this match off fast against Axiom. Of course, Penta, Zero Fear, is going to go after Axiom and a nice stomp there, and going to go after Frazier here. Penta, he wants all the smoke here at Money in the Bank in Toronto, Canada. And of course, SmackDown, I believe, is coming. Well, I can tell you where SmackDown is. SmackDown is coming live to you this week. So we got Raw in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We're in Anaheim, California for Friday night SmackDown, where we'll have all the WWE SmackDown fallout from Money in the Bank. Kind of SmackDown. We've got Cody Rhodes, Aleister Black, and Bren doing it for the blue brand in tonight's main event. Who will walk away with the briefcase? And I like how Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce have agreed to put the title match before the Money in the Bank ladder match so that we can't have any shenanigans. Punk Orton, that's going to be a straight shootout. And then in part 2, we've got the United States Women's Championship match, Braun and Carmelo. So it's going to be a 6-match card in the future. And then after that, I'm happy to announce we're going to Cleveland, Ohio for SummerSlam. That's going to be a big PLE, a 2-night PLE, I believe, or a 1-night PLE. I'm not really sure, but all your favourite superstars of Raw and SmackDown will be there. As Penta and Axiom go into work here in the ring, who will come out on top. Nice leg breaker there from Penta as he's enjoying this Toronto crowd. Axiom going to try and tag in Nathan Frazier. As Sling Blade there from Frazier. Will not want to lose the WWE World Tag Team Championships. And a nice frog splash, but it's missed. Miscalculated. Rhea Fenix and Frazier lay dormant in the ring. Who's going to come out on top? This is a fast-paced match, and you think about the possibilities in the Raw. We have the Street Profits, Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, I believe, are on Raw. So we got like a five-team division. Lucha Bros, DIY, Fraxiom, Street Profits, and Motor City Machine Guns. Every match that you look at between them tag teams is just incredible, and it's got its own unique sort of spice. We know that there's like 6 on SmackDown. We got Austin Bay, Creed Brothers, Pretty Deadly, Hank Attack, Usos, Rascals. So the tag team divisions stacked in both Raw and SmackDown. Penta putting Nathan Frazier to the top rope. What on earth is Penta thinking here as he goes for a king-size superplex connects? I have to say the Lucha Brothers have been so impressive in the opening parts of this match. And he's going to go for a somersault over the top rope. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Can't disagree with them, really. Zero fear. Will we have new WWE World Tag Team Championships? We know that the SmackDown ones are held by the Usos. They won a fatal 4-way match. Also, the Usos. In my universe mode, there's a lot of filming going on. Everybody's in Hollywood films. I don't know why, don't ask me. But the Usos currently away filming a Hollywood film. A little bit of a cut there as Nathan Frazier back in the ring with Penta. And these two are going to get it on. Yet to see Fraxiom get any like really sustainable like offense in this match, and he goes for it and he just bounces off Penta, the size too much. Irish whip here from the Luchador. Rey Mysterio said he's one of his favourite Luchadors. We're going to see a Mexican Destroyer here, I think. Oh boy, that could do it. Pinfall attempt here from Penta. Could be about to see new WWE World Tag Team Champions. Oh, not quite. Fraxiom have got an unbeaten record for a reason. But of course, Penta and Rey Fenix are unbeaten as well. I know they've only had one match, which makes it even more impressive. But they're, of course, unbeaten. Nice neck breaker there from Nathan Frazier of the United Kingdom, Axiom of Spain, and the Lucha Brothers of Mexico. It's an all-around-the-world affair here tonight. Double team. We actually seen Nathan Frazier and Fraxiom put away DIY with this double team. It was so impressive. And going to go after... Oh, jumps out of the ring and runs straight into a dropkick. Penta seems to not get knocked over by anything. And a Penta Samoan driver there. Needs to get Axiom back in the ring to win this match. The match can't be won outside the ring. Dropkick there to Axiom. And a nice stomp there from Penta. Now a nice leg drag there from Axiom. Trying to bring some momentum back to the tag team champions. It's been all Lucha Brothers. Well, 75%. And now Axiom back in the ring. And then lovely... Oh. And he takes out Jessica Carr. Not Jessica... sorry. Aegis Smith. With the goddamn frog splash. She locked onto the referee. Intergender wrestling. And while the referee's down, that was an accident, folks. I can confirm Nathan Frazier's going to be tagged in, but how will the referee know that Nathan Frazier's been tagged in? Nice enziguri there. The tag team champs definitely building some momentum. Penta manages to get the tag to Fenix. And just elbow drops Penta for no reason. What on earth is Fenix going for a nice drop kick? Springboard. Caught Nathan Frazier napping. And thankfully, Age just got back to her feet. After that hellacious frog splash taking her out. She was down for about 5 years. Frazier fights back. And can Nathan Frazier conjure something big here for the WWE World Tag Team Champions? We've already seen Saraya Page win the Money in the Bank briefcase. She is Miss Money in the Bank. So tune into Raw to see what the hell she's going to do. Now we're going to determine the Raw Tag Team Championships. And we've actually, I mentioned it earlier, but this is such an effective move with the speed and the pace and the constant hits. Hook of the leg here from Axiom on Rey Fenix. Put away DIY, I believe, with that move. So it's not a joke of a move. And now Rey Fenix in trouble. Manages to block the kick there. The champs have got a bit of momentum back in this match. It's pretty even, and now we're going to see a springboard going to cut out from Rey. Neither man giving either much leg room for the other to work. Now Axiom going to go to the top rope. Fenix is trying to escape, and that elbow drop's going to stop him from managing to tag his brother, Penta. Now a springboard here from Axiom connects. I must say, the tag champs have been very effective in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Really fast offense, doing some serious damage to Rey Fenix. And Axiom's going to celebrate with this Toronto crowd, of course, sold out here tonight. We're going to be at Cleveland. We're going to be in Cleveland, Ohio for SummerSlam. That is the next premium live event. Then we're going to have a look at I might mix in. I really want to add some ruthless aggression ones. So I'm thinking of adding Over the Limit and maybe Breaking Point. It's just some, some. Definitely, I want to try add Cyber Sunday in there so you guys can vote on some matches. And then near fall there, I think he had that one Axiom if Rey Fenix didn't get in the ring. And he's clapping, telling Penta to get back to his feet. And a super kick. Penta might... What is Nathan Frazier doing? Nathan Frazier attacking Rey Fenix. This is very out of character for a Fraxiom. And now we're going to see something from Axiom. Penta's in trouble. Springboard into the forearm. And he's going to enjoy some time with the crowd here, is Axiom. But he's not aware that Penta's right up his booty. An Irish whip from Penta, and Rey Fenix sent back into the ring. It looks like Nathan Frazier forgot about the whole purpose of this match, and a drop kick to the outside. Axiom's in trouble. And it looks like Nathan Frazier just... Oh, no! Penta takes him out. And both members of the WWE World Tag Team Champions laid out. Needs to get back in the ring. Of course, Axiom and Penta, the legal men. Penta stalking his prey. AJ telling Axiom to get back in the ring. Fenix just stomped Frazier on the outside. And this could be all that she wrote, folks. Enziguri there from Penta. As Penta goes to the top rope, he's looking to secure the WWE World Tag Team Championships. Rey Fenix tagged in. Can the Lucha Bros do it? Please, on God. Animo. And Fenix top rope. Frog splash. Tribute to Latino Heat. Nathan Frazier is too bothered about fighting with Penta, and he's unaware what's in the ring, and we have new WWE World Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to the Lucha Bros. We've got 2 sets of brothers. How crazy is this? One on Raw, one on SmackDown, both are Tag Team Championships. Not the titles, but the champions. Congratulations to the Lucha Brothers, your new Raw Tag Team Champions. We'll have to see what happens with the Tag Team division. That was part 1 of Money in the Bank. Make sure you like, subscribe, and notification bell. Part 2 will be out very shortly, where we'll have the other 2 matches I discussed earlier. And then part 3 is your main event and the WWE title match.